Hello, welcome to my channel WWE Pulse.
We got to talk about this new wave of celebrity superstars coming into the WWE because this is huge. And by the way, if you want to come into the WWE, they're actually holding tryouts right now. So if you think you have what it takes, maybe you're the next big star, go ahead and send in your application. You never know. You might get that opportunity. But it was just announced that Jake Paul's younger brother, Logan Paul, has officially signed with the WWE. And this comes off the heels of Bad Bunny actually having a fantastic showing at WrestleMania 39, where he picked up a huge victory over The Miz and Damian Priest. In fact, I would say that Bad Bunny is one of the most beloved celebrities that has come into the WWE, because not only did he put in the time to train, but he actually won over the crowd. There were so many people that were skeptical of Bad Bunny, but he silenced all the haters, and those people are now some of his biggest fans. Another example of a celebrity that came in and trained and then had an okay performance would be Johnny Knoxville from Jackass, but in his case, he didn't win over the crowd like Bad Bunny did. The hardcore wrestling fans weren't really feeling him. I mean, I remember the first time we saw him on Monday Night Raw, and he came out with some of the Jackass crew, and they started messing around with the ring. And it was really like the most graceful entrance. And then when he did his match, there were a lot of mixed feelings about it. But hey, at least he tried. Now, we do know how long Logan Paul's deal is for, or how often we go in to see him. But with Jake Paul being signed to the WWE, it makes sense why Logan Paul would also jump at the opportunity to join the WWE, because let's face it, the WWE is a business, and it's an entertainment business. And celebrities like the Paul brothers bring mainstream media attention to the and that's something that they couldn't do before because there was no relationship between the two. But now that the WWE is pushing these celebrity marches and these celebrity moments, it brings a whole different audience into the WWE universe. Celebrity cameos or celebrity matches aren't anything new in the world of professional wrestling. But recently, it seems like the WWE is putting more focus on trying to sign these celebrities to actual contracts instead of just doing one-off matches. Now, there's been a few reasons why this could be happening. No! One, the WWE could be in a bit of a talent shortage right now. And that's why they're looking to celebrities to fill that void. Or no? Dos, the WWE could be expanding and they're really looking to reach a broader audience. And they feel like bringing in these celebrities will help them do that. And I think it's probably a combination of both. We've seen so many stars come up and then kind of disappear. It seems like every year they're asked a couple new call-ups from NXT, and then half of them are gone by summertime. So the WWE is definitely struggling to keep talent, which probably has a lot to do with the lack of pay. And I think that's why they're re-bringing in celebrities, because they couldn't afford to lose these big mainstream stars that they have right now. It wasn't too long ago that The Rock was talking about wanting to wrestle one last match and then retire. But then immediately after he said that, he was talking about how he wanted to pass the torch to his cousin, Roman Reigns. And now The Rock isn't even in Hollywood anymore. He's in the DC universe and he's playing Black Adam. So it seems like he's not really interested in returning to the WWE anytime soon. But the WWE needs someone to carry that torch. They need someone to be that main guy that brings in the money and brings in the fans. And I think that's why they're turning to these celebrities. Now, this idea of signing celebrities isn't a new idea either. Back in 2014, Stephanie McMahon talked about this during a conference call with investors. She said, quote, "We've looked at various ways to expand the brand globally. And one of those areas is through strategic alliances with influencers and celebrities." So this has been a plan for years, but it seems like now is finally the time that they're going to go through with it. I think it's awesome that celebrities are taking the time to actually learn how to wrestle. And then when they show up, the crowd is so excited because they're like, wow, that celebrity is actually good. It was so cool to see Bad Bunny actually perform at WrestleMania because not only did he look like he belonged, but he had the crowd in the palm of his hands. They loved him. The thing with Bad Bunny is that he actually took the time to learn how to wrestle and train with the WWE. So when he showed up, he wasn't just in there to make up the numbers. He was actually a competitor. And he wanted to put on a good show. And I think that is something that a lot of celebrities that come into the WWE do want to understand. A lot of them think that they read just there to do a cameo appearance and they read not really there to compete. But if you're going to be in the WWE, you have to be ready to compete because those wrestlers work so hard every single week and they expect everybody to be ready to go. And I think that that's something that a lot of celebrities do want to realize until they step foot inside the ring. Now, I think the WWE is doing a pretty good job of integrating these celebrities into their storylines, which is also very important. Like, they didn't just throw Bad Bunny into the ring with The Miz and Damian Priest. They actually had a storyline building up to it. And the same thing happened with Pat McAfee and Pat McAfee. And I think that's what makes these moments special, is that there's a story behind it. In fact, I think Bad Bunny versus The Miz and Damian Priest was one of the best matches on the card that night. Not only was Bad Bunny getting the spotlight, but The Miz got to look like $1 million because he got that clean loss. The Miz is one of those guys that always looks strong, even in his losses. And then Damian Priest was able to showcase his skills. And I think that's what happens when you have a triple threat match that involves a celebrity. Each person involved has their moment to shine. When it comes to Logan Paul, we don't really know what direction they're going to go with him. But I am sure he'll get a big welcome to the WWE. And the fans are excited to see him. But if Logan Paul wants to be taken seriously, he's going to have to start putting in the work. Just because his brother is a WWE superstar doesn't mean that he is automatically going to get the same opportunities or be well liked by the fans. He is going to have to earn that respect. And he is going to have to put in the work in order to get those opportunities. The great thing about the WWE is that it's a meritocracy. If you're talented and you're putting in the work, then you're going to get the opportunities. We've seen so many stars come up from NXT and then kind of disappear because they just weren't ready for the spotlight. But if Logan Paul is willing to put in the work and he's willing to learn from the best, then I think he can have a bright future in the WWE. Now, who do you think is the best celebrity that has come into the WWE? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, who do you think Logan Paul's first opponent should be? Should he team up with his brother against a tag team? What should happen? Let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Okay guys, thank you for watching my videos.